Hello, and welcome back to the Chat Trap Show with Vikram Singh Raval. बहुत 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 स्वागत है आप सबका on the Chat Trap Show with Vikram Singh Raval. And as always, मैं आपके साथ बहुत बहुत स्पेशल गेस्ट लेके आया हूँ every Saturday 7 p.m. जैसे कि आप जानते हैं बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट लेके आते हैं हम और मैं अपनी लाइन फिर से रिपीट करता हूँ आई एम नॉट शाय हुए आई एम नॉट शाय टू से दैट लाइन कि हर कोई स्पेशल है एवरीबॉडी इज स्पेशल बट हमारे शो पे आने वाले थोड़े से ज्यादा स्पेशल होते हैं जी हाँ कैसे मैं बताता हूँ कैसे अब देखिए मैं अपने दोस्तों से मिलता रहता हूँ इंटरेक्शन करता रहता हूँ एंड ऑलवेज there's something at the back of my mind. I always try to bring a lot of good content to Dillistan, and that's how this story comes up. I wanted to bring this story because a lot of parents these days, a lot of family members, a lot of people who are together since the lockdown, since ever actually before the lockdown as well, they've always wanted a good diet for their babies, for their toddlers, and it's a very crucial thing. We don't talk about it much जितना करना चाहिए हमें सेफ्टी की बात सैनिटाइजर्स की बात और हाइजीन की बात हम सब करते हैं हेल्दी डाइट जब आती है एक बच्चे के लिए उसके लिए हम जब बात करना चाहते हैं तो उसके बारे में ज़रूर हम बात करते हैं लेकिन वो बहुत ही बेसिक बातें होती हैं आई मीन वी टॉक अबाउट whatever we get from the market whatever powder we get whatever thing we get हाँ यही बच्चों को देते हैं there are a lot of innocent moms and a lot of innocent parents who do not have that kind of reach knowledge and जो उनको एक तरीके से उनको बताया जाए कि भाई इस तरीके से बच्चे को हेल्दी डाइट देनी चाहिए and yet increasingly with busy lives with a lot of busy schedules we have both mom and dads working and the convenience if there's any convenience जहाँ पे आपको ready-made food मिल जाए ready-made आपको खाना मिले जिसके अंदर आपको पता है that this is something which is safe and this is something which will be good for my kid then I would say why not go for it and why not go for something which is there and you have a good feedback so स्टोरी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है छोटी सी है ये है कि जब मैं अपने फ्रेंड्स और फैमिली से मिलता हूँ देखता हूँ आई सी लॉट ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स हैव किड्स एंड उनको उनसे बात करते हुए पता चलता है दैट सेरेलैक एंड ऑल ऑफ दोस पाउडर्स एंड ऑल दोस बेबी फूड्स जो आते थे उसके अलावा बहुत नई नई चीजें आ गई लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स व्हिच आई हैव सीन नाउ व्हिच हैव कम अप एंड नाउ I saw a lot of these products there with them and I asked them that ये क्या है because मेरे को तो लगता था सिर्फ यही होता है what are these cookies and what are these crackers and what is this ragi and what is this these different kind of things you put in their give them कैसे आप फीड करते हो क्या है ये so they told me that how safe these products are how the packaging is they showed me the products they told me that we are regular with this and हमें लगा I mean I thought that this is amazing एंड सिर्फ एक जगह नहीं कई जगह देखा मैंने एंड आई आस्क्ड देम कि ठीक है कौन है ये आई वेंट बैक विद रिसर्च देखा मैंने तो आई गॉट टू नो दैट देयर आर दीज टू फाउंडर्स बिहाइंड अ ब्रांड कॉल्ड हंग्री बम्स एंड हम उनको ही आज लेके आए टू वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट people in the team who are the people who are running this brand and they are definitely looking forward to building this more मुझे बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगा एंड आई थॉट व्हाई नॉट कोई अच्छी चीज अगर ऑडियंस के सामने लाई जाए उनको बताया जाए तो देयर इज नो हार्म एंड ऐसे ही हम बहुत ही इंस्पिरेशनल एंटरप्रेन्योर्स से आज मिलने वाले हैं एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैंने इस वीडियो के टाइटल में जो लिखा था मैंने लिखा था मॉम एंटरप्रेन्योर्स यू नो a lot of people also say women entrepreneurs so I would say guys there's no thing that आप women entrepreneurs या mom entrepreneurs बोले आप entrepreneurs हैं सब entrepreneurs हैं एंड इसमें हम कुछ हमें ऐसे मेंशन करने की बात नहीं दैट ओके स्पेसिफिकली हम जेंडर पे जाएं सो entrepreneurs सब entrepreneurs हो सकते हैं कोई भी entrepreneur हो सकता है आई एम एन entrepreneur आई नो व्हाट देयर दिस एंड मीडिया में होते हुए मूविंग ऑन टू द टॉपिक मैं चाहता था कि ये चीज सामने आए आई वांटेड दिस टू बी देयर सो यस इट्स अमेजिंग टू actually bring this content to you and without wasting any time now I'm going to welcome the two founders we have Miss Vidhi Beri with us. Welcome. We have
So much for having me.
Miss Priyanka Goenka. Both of us, all three of us, are there with you to. We welcome all of you and welcome to the show, Vidhi.
Thank
I
you
think
so
we've
much.
missed.
My pleasure.
We have Priyanka as well. Welcome, Priyanka. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi.
How are you doing today? And I should thank you. I thank you for taking out time and thank you for giving some time to Dillistan. It's a platform where all, not only Delhiites, but all the neighboring cities in India, pan India, we have audience all over. And our followers definitely waits for some really interesting content every week. And
Thank you
I
so
would say thank you so much for taking out time.
No, it's an honor to be on a show where you're sharing content that is so relevant and, like you said, stories that can help
Yes.
people. I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I would start from asking. I wanted to really ask because as I told my audience right now, I gave a very short introduction about you guys. But of course, that introduction is not enough. We want to know the whole story behind the brand. We want to know how did this start. So please, if you can tell our audience, and we're very curious to know as to how does Hungry Bums operate? What is Hungry Bums all about? And what is the baby food market here? Please tell us.
So basically, it all started when I had a daughter, 3 years old, and
Okay.
I didn't know what to give her. I did not have the right guidance. People used to tell
Okay.
me कि दूध दे दो और चीनी दे दो and everything, but doctor pediatricians used to say कि you can't give sugar to your child, you can't give milk to your child, and it was all a very confusing situation. What does a mother do? A new mother, she has no idea. In that case, what I did, I went back to my mom and I asked her, what did you give? Because I was basically a very strong child, a very strong immunity, and very well built person. So I went back to my roots and I asked my mom and my parents and everything, how did you raise me? What all foods did you give me? What was my base? So she shared some recipes. She
Hmm.
told me how to go about it, and then obviously what she told me was knowledge that is 30 years back. Then, with my own research and development, I started making recipes. I started making food for Vanya, and that is how I understood what a child needs and how a child functions. I used to read a lot of books and go through the nutrition facts and also ask Vidhi. Vidhi was also guiding me how I can go about it. So
Yes, so because
that helped,
I'll just
and that is
take a
how
pause in between. So also tell
gradually.
people, yeah, I also tell people that Vidhi is, top. I mean, she is the top ranking coach in Kolkata, and of course, she's been consulting Pan India as well. And I'm so sorry I missed. She has been really, really giving a lot of input to Hungry Bums as well, and she's been, guiding Priyanka has been taking a lot of initiatives in the brand. Both of them, they've become an awesome team. As in how I've started to know them. So yeah, please continue, Priyanka. Yes, Priyanka, please continue. Am I audible, Priyanka?
Yeah, I just didn't get
Yeah.
your question. I think because of
So
some
yeah, I'm so
connection
sorry.
error.
I paused you in between. You can continue. Yeah, please continue.
Can you repeat the question, please?
So you can continue. You were saying something.
Okay. So that's how product but Hungry Bums came in. As Vanya grew
Okay.
up, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, as she was crossing milestones, new products were coming that she needed. She's teething now, so we need teething biscuits without sugar. I can't give her milk. I can't give her sugar. I can't give her butter. So that's how things started shaping up. Then obviously
Okay.
a child cannot just have a sweet tooth. She needs something more. She needs something salted. So that's how the cheese sticks and the oats crackers. That's how everything came and this brand came into shape. Exactly 1 year later, the brand was formed and everything fell into place.
Okay. Great. So what are the kind of products, if you can let us know, what are the kind of products, Vidhi, if I can come to you, what are the kind of products you think are if you can let us know the kind of variety you have and what are your top most demanded products right now. Yeah,
So I think
if you can
we
explain the
start
product
right at
line.
6 months. We start right at
Okay,
6 months when the child is supposed to start weaning and getting onto
okay,
solids. And we
okay,
have wonderful mixes like ragi and moong dal. We have rice and makhana mix. So these are starting food mixes, and these are very, very new age, healthy options to what we used
okay,
to in terms of have Nestum or Cerelac. And
okay,
like you said, mothers don't want to keep giving the normal dal chawal. They want options, and they want options where they don't have time, where they can mix some hot water, make it quick, ready. They can travel with these foods, and these are the options that
right,
we are providing. And as they progress into 8 to 10 months, then we progress in terms of our cereals, and we mix more. We have the wheat dalia also, and we have a little lal chana in that also, and we mix more lentils. So we keep expanding there. And as a child turns 10 to 12 months, we also bring in some healthy snacks. So when I say healthy snacks, it's all whole grain. So we have oats, we have ragi biscuits, we have almonds. We don't use any white sugar. We do palm candy there. So it's all freshly manufactured. There's no refinement there, and it's totally yummy. So the almond cookies are our bestseller. The ragi biscuits are also bestsellers, and all adults can have them. So most times we see the mothers buy it for the
okay.
kids and they eat up the whole box. So that's usually what tends to happen with our product range. And we're very
Nice,
happy with how this is shaped up. And every month we have exciting plans to keep expanding with a new product. So that's how we are going
wonderful.
so far. Yeah.
Wonderful. In fact, because as I mentioned in the beginning, I was introducing the brand, and I did mention this that a lot of my sisters, I mean, they have kids, right? And so I got to know the brand, and I thought, why not gift it to them? There was something due, and I thought, why not order these products? So I have three of your products right now, which I would like to show the audience. One is the almond flour cookies.
Yeah.
This is the jar.
This is the
I'm
one I
sorry,
spoke
this
about. Yes.
this is the one. It's a great packaging, I think. Very clean, nice, cute packaging. Yeah.
Glad you like it.
I see there's a tin box which is there, and it keeps the products very safe. And in fact, this is also covered right properly. It's all
Yes.
sealed nicely, and it was also given to me, a nice individual box. And then we have the ragi biscuit, right?
Yes.
So
Next
as I
question.
move on to the products, do you know about these products? If you can tell the audience side by side.
So ragi is this
Yeah.
amazing grain. It's finger millets, and millets are the new superfood. And that's why
Okay.
we incorporated into biscuits, because biscuits were always maida or flour, as you know, with lots of sugar and salt processed. And
Okay.
this is something we are making. It's handmade, it's home manufactured, it's got some palm candy, and it's just full of goodness. And you don't have to think that you're having a snack. You could have it with milk, you could
Nice.
have it with snack, but it's full of nutrition. And the almond cookies,
Wonderful.
of course, they're just great for protein actually. So if you can have a protein rich snack which is tasty, then why not?
Wonderful. And then we have the cheese straws. I guess this is what the moms would finish, including me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This everyone would finish, and of course, this is the super tasty item. And I think the packaging is something initially I never used to understand, but Priyanka really, really emphasized and fussed over the packaging, because everyone
Uh-huh.
out there is doing this, flimsy paper boxes, and we were like, we absolutely cannot accept that our product reaches the customer half broken.
Yeah,
So if you see the
very
packaging,
nice.
it's super airtight, it's nice, it's
Yeah,
strong, there's no damage, there is no scope for damage. So I mean, all credit goes to her thinking and overthinking this and making it this way.
very nice. I think you guys you almost forecasted what's going to happen in future, and you made this kind of a packaging quite back, before the pandemic. This seems very safe and very nice. And what else would you like to tell us about the brand? What are the plans right now? There's any newly launched products you have, and uh, if you would like to tell us what are the plans now?
Absolutely. Priyanka, do you
Yeah.
want to take that? If she has good connection.
Yeah, yeah, we
Yes,
are
please.
launching new products every month. Yeah, we are planning to launch a new product every month. Cereals,
Okay.
snacks, everything, because there's a wide range, and even kids, they want variety all the time.
Yeah.
times. They just don't want if they're liking biscuits, they can't be having those cookies throughout, and you can't expect them to eat the same thing every day. So yes, we are launching a lot of new varieties in the coming months, and we have planned a new product for every month. So
So, everything from, I think a huge emphasis is on multigrain. And like I
Wonderful.
said, we have finger millets. We also are thinking of, solo grain products, because a lot of mothers, we have these amazing mixes, but a lot of moms
Okay.
don't want the mixes. They're like, okay, give us a single grain. So whether it's a sprouted moong or a sprouted ragi or a sprouted dalia, anything, sprouted wheat, the
Wow.
sprouting actually makes it more nutritious. As you know, sprouting makes things more nutritious. And
Yes.
that's something bringing out to the market. Even though it's simple, like we said, we are all pressed for time now. We want quick fix
Yeah.
solutions. We somehow have fussy toddlers at home, and sometimes we've
Yeah.
made something, it's not working out. We need that option in a packet or a beautiful box that we can take out quickly, mix in hot water, and have it. And I think
Very
what's
true.
exciting about our products is, like I said, moms like it. We actually can use all of our products to make yummy uttapams, dosas, chillas, whatever you want, even rotis and
Wow.
parathas. Because actually we have different kinds of it's different kinds of whole grain flour. That's what it is. So it is
Yeah.
completely flexible as a product, which is why we actually thought of bringing it to the infant and child market first, and then actually expanding the mother's uh, mind, her
Okay.
cooking palette, her ability to experiment with these things, so that
Okay.
everyone's having a nutritious meal at home.
Of course. Of course. So, I mean, what about how are they made? Like, where are these things? I mean, where do you make them? Is it the home, or you have a place separately, or because most probably I think these are all homemade, is what I think.
So we do have a place. We
Okay.
have a place where we're manufacturing this, and we supervise it very closely. We don't
yeah,
have
these
too
are all
many
homemade
hands.
stuff. We have a
Okay.
workshop.
Yes.
Right. Right. Very nice. So, if you can tell us about the team as well. So you both are handling it. There are a lot of other people who are working very hard behind it,
Yes.
right? Right. So
Can we?
if you can, yeah, yeah, please.
Priyanka, you there? Yeah. Tell us about the team now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah,
Priyanka.
I'm
Can you
there.
hear us?
Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
sure, sure. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some connection issue at my end. Okay, so basically, our
No
team,
worries.
we have a small team.
Yeah.
Majorly, yeah, the major work is outsourced to different companies because we are a small brand and we can't take the load of doing everything, and so we have outsourced most of our work to different teams, be
Okay.
it branding, or be it marketing, be it maintaining our social media or our accounts. So all these are managed by other companies.
Okay.
And what we do is majorly look at the quality. We can't compromise on the quality. So quality control is our major key area to focus on. That's what we do. And also we have people hired for making these products in a very hygienic way. We have people to control the quality. We have people to look after the packaging. So that's how the brand, when it goes to people, anybody, when it goes to our clients, they should feel good about it. That's the main focus. We can't
Wonderful.
compromise a bit on our
So,
quality.
so you're all over social media, right? So if
Absolutely.
people want to follow you, you're there on Facebook, you're there on Instagram, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. We're
Okay.
there
And
everywhere.
you have a website as well?
Yes. Absolutely.
Great. So if anyone wants to shop, what is the website they can go to?
Hungrybums.in.
Yes.
Very simple.
Wow, wonderful. So yes, that's hungrybums.in, guys. And the next question I really want to ask is, what gives you the most satisfaction being an entrepreneur? What is it that you look forward to every day? The thing which you think that yes, today I'm going to get up and this is what I am going to do, and your goals.
Well, when we
Anyone
get
can take
reviews
that
from our clients that,
question.
mothers tell us, thank you so much. It's a When mothers tell us that they're so happy because their kids, they are feeling their fuzzy sleep without any hassle. So that's when we feel really happy about it, and we feel there is a long way to go.
Wonderful.
So I'm going to share here with you on
Please.
how, because this was, I mean, this was Priyanka's idea. She founded it, she created it, and then everything was set rolling, and then she brought me in. And my role in the beginning was, because I do child nutrition counseling, so I do
Yeah.
make the diet charts for babies and help the parents. And the whole thing is, it's quite unnerving in times today, because there's a lot of dialogue around this. There's a lot of moms groups and people criticizing each other. Then we have our families telling us कि हमारे ज़माने में तो ऐसे था, अब क्या हो गया, so the doctor is saying something, the dadi is saying something, the mom is saying something, and then your friends are saying something in this constant judgment. So as a health coach or a nutrition specialist, it's my job to guide a mother through the whole thing. Now what's
Yeah.
happened is we have become educated, empowered women, but sometimes we haven't grown up in families seeing how children eat. So that's a knowledge that's lost. We're not taught this in school either. And when this knowledge is lost, our partners, sometimes husbands, don't have it. And we also don't have it. And we haven't even stepped into the kitchen, some of us. So many, many times I will get a question like, if I start with a banana and I peel that
Mhm.
banana, what do I do with the seeds of the banana? And the first time that question came, I think you're also wondering the same, where are the seeds in the
I
banana?
am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, what do you mean? Where are the seeds in the banana? So, they're the small bananas which have those tiny, tiny black seeds inside. She was talking about
Yeah.
those. And I don't think I
Oh.
looked at a banana in that manner before. So it was a revelation. The next point came where mom said, why don't you post recipes where you talk about mashing bananas and apples? And a lot of us who've been in the kitchen think that's basic. But a lot of us
Yeah.
who haven't been in the kitchen absolutely have no clue. It's the same as पहले
Mhm.
हम बोलते थे ना कि a lot of our partners would be like पानी उबालना भी नहीं आता. So we're starting from there. And I do have empathy with moms because yes, as women it's harder. Getting ahead is harder. Sometimes having a career, then dropping it for a child and then getting back to it. And in the middle of that, figuring out what to do with the food when we haven't entered the
Mhm.
kitchen. So in this supporting guidance as a child nutrition counselor, it really gives me pride to be part of Hungrybums as a food and mom entrepreneur, because it simply is fulfilling to be able to offer what I'm prescribing,
Yeah.
actually give the product there. Conceptually, Priyanka came up with this. I think we were thinking of it at the same time, and she has truly, truly made it super nutritious. It's a complete alternative to all those packaged things out there. And because we manufacture it and do the quality control, we know, we're sure of the quality. We know what we're giving. We know it's not processed. We know there's nothing in it that could be questionable. The contents are completely pure. So there is that trust that we bring together, and there is that trust that I bring to my clients, that I can say that, okay, this is the product you can have, this is your easy fix, this is your quick solution. So that's what brings me back to this every day, to keep going again and again, that solution that we are providing.
Wonderful. Wonderful answer. I think that's amazing, and I love the thought behind the brand, and I think it's great. This is what parents need, and if all the parents out there are listening to us, this is the brand guys can go for. And of course, then I would like to also ask that what is the biggest piece of advice to other women who are probably thinking of starting businesses, thinking of starting something, they're struggling because you both stand somewhere now. You have actually gone through a lot of experiences, uh, uh, whether they're positive, whether they're negative. There's an equilibrium, there's profit, loss. I'm sure you have a lot of tips to give uh, men and women both out there. Actually, I mean, when I
So,
say entrepreneurs, I shouldn't be just saying,
so,
yeah. So who'd like to take
yeah.
that question?
So there are both.
Both. Perfect.
I'll take it. I think there are both days. There are good days, there are bad days, there are, high profit days, months, and there are months that you're not doing well. Just
Yeah.
It's just that you will sustain only if you want to. If you want to
Hmm.
sustain long, you have to face the losses, you have to work with the profit, and you have to go ahead. There is no looking back. If you've started, if you're passionate about it and you want to take your brand to another level, then you just have to work for it. You can't look back, oh, ye to nahi ho raha hai, just forget it. There have been days in Hungry Bums that I thought, let's just stop it, let's just finish it. I've told Vidhi ki I think we should just shut the brand. It's not working. It's not going to work. Mothers won't understand. And then obviously we're there for each other, composing. Nahi ho jayega, koi baat nahi. It's okay. Some things take time to happen. So yeah.
Beginnings,
And
beginnings.
plus,
That's
Vidhi
how
is a very
beginnings are.
positive person. All yeah, that's how beginnings are.
Yeah,
I
I
think the
totally agree.
moms that I've worked with have, and the parents that I've worked with have made me very, very patient in this process. That, there is always this time where, you're turning from a caterpillar to a butterfly. And that's what the process in a business is. And you absolutely have to be willing to fail.
Yeah.
So we have those small failures, and sometimes there are going to be bigger failures, maybe, but success is part of
Yeah.
that. You have to keep failing to be successful. So I think that's okay. Small failures are part of the process.
Very true. And where do you see Hungry Bums in the next 5 years?
Priyanka, you want to take that?
Yeah, I think yes. See, I honestly, when I started Hungry Bums, I didn't see Hungry Bums where it is now. I didn't see it'll be a brand which people will cherish and it'll be one of the most premium brands in India. So, yeah, in the next 5 years, we have a lot of big plans, hitting bigger places
Nice.
and everything. So, I see it in a place where, in a very comfortable place, basically,
Yeah.
in a very
And
happy
there's
place.
another thing. There's another thing that while you take orders, because you along with Vidhi, you guys take orders personally. You do interact with so many mothers out there. I mean, don't you make so many friends? Like, isn't it like you make
Yeah.
relationships as well, right? You interact with them. They must be asking questions.
Yeah.
Has there been any time you get irritated?
I
Because
think the
you're
answer
like
Vidhi
is
should
you're
answer that,
you're
I
like a
think.
you're like a consultant. Like you kind of consult mothers. This is what you need to
Yeah.
do. I'm sure.
Uh, well, on the face of it, we have to remain calm and we have to empathize. And there are points where people
Okay.
push us, for sure. And but people are coming from a different space. So we also, because we are mothers,
Yeah.
understand that sometimes, even
Yeah.
though we are professional, we are business oriented, they may not be in a space to be that way or understand that. So yeah, that those are times where they push our buttons. But I think we've learned to cope with it because
Yeah.
we've had it often enough. And
And
we also have a lot of gracious clients, a lot of loving people.
oh
So
yes, they all are. They all are, of course, of course. They're lovely people, I'm sure. And what is the way? How do you guys balance your personal lives and your entrepreneurial journeys? Don't your husbands get angry with you? कि हर वक्त काम करते रहते हो हर वक्त काम करते रहते हो or probably that's all balanced. It's all probably balanced. It's a balanced life.
I think we have different experiences with that.
I,
Priyanka and I have different experiences with that.
We'll start with Priyanka.
yeah, I think. So the idea of starting Hungry Bounce was my husband's idea, Raghav's idea
Mhm.
basically. He's
Oh,
always been such a
okay.
supporter. That yeah, but there are stressful days. There are days when he says that it's enough now. On Sundays you can't work. You have to take a break. You have to understand because he's been a guiding light. Honestly, he has. I never had a business background. I've never worked before, so he's the one who's guided me through it. So
Wonderful.
yeah,
Wonderful.
but there are again bad days, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Um, I I am by nature workaholic, so I think my family knows that. So
Perfect.
I find it difficult to take a day off, but I have managed now to take a day off. Having said that, I think the work life balance happens with me and Priyanka, where she will miss me, and she she will always tell me that, where are you? Where have you disappeared? So I think we have the partner husband wife relationship that happens where we are feeling estranged sometimes. But I think our husbands are completely balanced with us in the process.
Perfect. Perfect. I love the answers.
Yeah.
Right. So in the end, I would want guys to tell people about Hungry Bums, where to buy, how to order, because I think you guys are such warm and lovely. People would love to order from you. What is the way to contact you? Please give your message. You're free.
Just log on to www.hungrybums.in and you can order
Okay.
whatever you want. It's a very easy process. You will not have any difficulties, and we'll always be there to guide you. Don't worry.
We have our Facebook, we have Instagram, we have our website. To many of our customers, they have our contacts also, so they personally call us. So taking orders or placing the order on the website is easy enough, and I
Right.
think we'll have more avenues available as we keep growing. So it should be fairly simple for everyone to access our product.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to the show, taking out time. It was a very fun, loving, nice talk with you guys. And we'd love to join back again soon and get to know where Hungry Bums is, and we'll take more updates from you, more updates on the products. Definitely. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, Vidhi. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so much. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you
our
so
journey with
much.
everyone. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.
So that was Vidhi, Beri, and Priyanka Goenka. Both were there with us. We really had a fun chat with them. बहुत मजा आया उनसे बात करके. And I'd like to tell you guys that ऐसे ही बहुत सारे लोग और हैं who are trying to run their business, trying to come up with new things, new stuff. And I always appreciate this kind of initiatives. I I keep my eyes open because दिल्लिस्तान के लिए एक मेरी एक अलग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है एक तरीके से जहाँ पे मुझे बहुत सारा कंटेंट लेके आना होता है एंड दिस इज नॉट समथिंग which I just have to bring it to मैं ले आता हूँ. I always choose my content in a way that I need to bring it to people, right? So whatever may be in future, but what I do is I keep my eyes open, I look around and I talk to people around Delhi NCR. I just say in fact I've started doing this show. I have started to socialize a lot. I bring in content, and there is so much coming up. I mean, I have a list of things, guys. There is so many people I want to talk to. So many people I want to tell you guys कि कितने लोग हैं जिनसे मैं खुद इंस्पायर होता हूँ एंड मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप भी इंस्पायर हो. बहुत सारे सारे ऐसे ब्रांड्स हैं, बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनसे कि मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप बात करें. अ, जी जरूर हम लोग बाबा जी का ढाबा के बारे में बात करते हैं. हम लोग उन लोगों के बारे में बात करते हैं जिनको ज़रूरत है. डेफिनेटली आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट दोज आर पीपल हु नीड हेल्प एज़ वेल. एंड बट मैं ये भी चाहता हूँ कि हम लोग हर किसी को देखें, राइट? वी विल डेफिनेटली कवर व्हाट वी हैव टू, वी शुड कवर ऑल ऑफ दैट. बट आई ओपन माय आईज एंड आई लुक एट एवरीबॉडी. मेरे सामने जो मुझे चीज़ दिखेगी मेरे कंटेंट में, जो मुझे अच्छा लगेगा, वो मैं चाहूँगा कि मैं आपसे शेयर करूँ. And we'll definitely come up with a lot of interesting stories. We'll come up with a lot of interesting brands, people, and मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप हमेशा चैट ट्रैप को देखते रहें. Today, unfortunately, because of some technical issue, we're not live on YouTube for a few days, but definitely this video will be uploaded to YouTube, and you guys, if you're watching us right now, this video is going to be there very soon. आप देख सकते हैं वहाँ पे. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Press the bell icon. You're going to be getting all the notifications for our amazing videos. If you're watching on Facebook, share the video, like the page, and tell your loved ones that there is a great brand out here. It's called Hungry Bums, and they're providing some really good products. I want the babies to grow into very healthy human beings, and that is the reason I thought कि जिस type का unhealthy चीजें हम कई बार खाते हैं. I have myself been a very big foodie, and I have had a lot of junk food and a lot of other things. But I feel that this when I see, I feel that हमारे जो coming generation है, हमारे जो बच्चे हैं, थोड़ी हवा खराब हो जाती है, सब कुछ होता है, बट हम जितना कोशिश कर सकते हैं उनको कुछ अच्छा डाइट, अच्छा खाना, अच्छा रेडीमेड हेल्दी न्यूट्रिशियस फूड दें. और पॉसिबिलिटी अगर सामने है रेडी फूड की तो व्हाई नॉट. ठीक है. सो गाइस, स्टे ट्यून टू दिल्लिस्तान. देखते रहिए दिल्लिस्तान को. बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कंटेंट लेके आते हैं. नॉट बिकॉज दिस इज समथिंग आई एम here for, but I am guaranteeing you one thing, that जो भी कंटेंट दिल्लिस्तान में आएगा वो आपको ज्यादातर चैनल, ज्यादातर प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे कम ही मिलेगा. हो सकता है एक इंपॉर्टेंट स्टोरी हो जो हम कवर करते हैं, but whatever we do is going to be a little different from the regular run of the mill news. And इसलिए मैं चाहता हूँ कि आप दिल्लिस्तान को सब्सक्राइब करें, आप दिल्लिस्तान के पेज को लाइक करें, ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को बताएं that we are here to give you very interesting content, and we are constantly working on it day and night to give you that. And this is Vikram Singh Rawal signing off from the Chat Trap Show. Next week आपको मिलेंगे फिर से एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग गेस्ट के साथ. ऑलरेडी उनसे बातचीत मैं कर रहा हूँ, मैं उनके समझ रहा हूँ, उनके बारे में जान जानकर मुझे और इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें समझ में आ रही हैं. और मैं चाहूंगा कि उस शो के लिए आप जरूर आएं. आप देखें यूट्यूब पे भी, आप देखें फेसबुक पे भी, और बहुत सारा और इंटरेस्टिंग कंटेंट आने वाला है. प्लीज स्टे ट्यून्ड, एंड बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट रिव्यूज, बहुत सारी और चीजें आएंगी. सो थैंक यू सो मच. Thank you so much, Vikram Singh Raval signing off, and we're going to be back very soon.